Yeah, yeah.
Do you know David went to USC Film School? He's a graduate of USC Film School. Isn't that
And that was put off beautifully, because now I walk around with a little camera and bother everybody at the con.
that could be taken sadly.
Self-deprecating humor, Ken.
Oh, yes.
Intentional.
How y'all doing?
Continuing. Now I'm getting into it. Yeah, I get it. There were so many unexpected guest stars on the show, from Usher to Dave Franco to Tara Lipinski. Was there a funny story of you guys wanting to meet them that stands out?
I was very excited to meet Usher. I didn't get to when he worked on the show.
Well, I think actually
I did later on.
Did we realize that none of us really got to work with him. There was only one.
Well, wasn't he Simon and Dina? Wasn't he in the movie theater, right? Usher was the one I was the most excited about, probably, because
Played an Usher?
close. Radio station, sorry. He was the DJ. Sorry, I don't know why I thought movie theater. Excited about that. We had a lot of incredible guest stars over the years, though, and as we were doing our podcast, we were rewatching things, and we're still discovering people. We're like, oh my God, they were on it too? And I mean, we had Peter Graves, we had
Richard Lewis.
Phyllis Diller.
We had Ed Bailey, he was on it, and he had the Chevy Volt. Before anyone had electric cars, my mom goes to me, she says, Ed Bailey, he's a very green, conscious man. Usually that's what he was known for. He had a cool electric car, or ride his bike, and this is before everyone cared about the environment, or, before anyone cared about the environment. Right. But, I mean, we had a lot of really cool people.
Phyllis Diller,
yeah.
Probably old timers, anyway.
I only realized this after it was too late for me to be like starstruck around them. Because when you're 6, you're like oblivious. Everything but breakfast burritos.
Well, the show obviously had 11 seasons. I know it got the 11th season because the season 10 finale did so well. Would you guys have been fine if it ended after season 10?
It did.
Some people did.
For you?
I didn't come back for season 11.
I know.
Because I was like, we did this.
I was still there.
It seems silly to do it again, so I didn't come back.
Principal.
Yeah.
It was.
I rode that wave all the way till it crushed.
I wasn't in a few of the season 11 episodes because I too kind of was ready to do something else with my life. But mostly I wanted to just experience being a normal kid in a school with other children my age. And we weren't children anymore. So I wanted to be a senior at a high school with other seniors in high school there. And so that was my main hesitation. I wanted to give myself a normal childhood experience. But I did come back. I did come back after a bit.
Yeah, I didn't. I went to college and did the show, but I did write my college and ask them to let me be a normal kid and live in the dorms. That was a bad idea. Because I became the head mother for the entire dorm, and everyone came and raided my snacks. So that only lasted a year, and then I decided to just go back to work. Just go back. No, I still bought snacks. I just brought them to work.
David,
Bev had the only decorative. Sorry.
you left long before the end.
I wasn't. Well, I had it like I guess a lot of people are saying. I had sat back through the show when I got into USC, which was always kind of in the cards for me. That was what I was gunning for through high school. And so when I got into USC Film School, I had told the production that I could make some time. Like you schedule your own classes in college, and I could kind of do a 4-day week, and I can do 1 day on set. But I had to do full-time USC, not full-time set, you know. So that's why we had that kind of recap episode where I had stepped out, and then they hit me up at the end of that season, my freshman year, and they said, would you come back to do the finale and just come in on the one day? And I was like, yeah, sure, like, you know, I'm okay with that. And then we got picked up again, and they were like, hey, crazy idea, you think we could do like, you know, 1 day a week where you come in and do school full time? And I'm like, yeah. So then through those seasons, I was kind of part-time. And when you guys got to 11, that was my senior year at USC, and I really did the same thing that Max did, where I said, I just kind of want to do my senior year and just be at school and be present and you know, eat that experience, you know, on its own. So I wasn't there for the 11th season for the same reason. I just kind of wanted to be a college student and see what that was like.
I mean, 11 seasons is a really long,
It's a long
Not if you're in CIS.
Or Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy, what are there, 42?
Nothing.
42.
We're just getting started.
Yeah, you could have been on one of those shows.
No, I mean, you watch as a show for 40 years. I guess I'm telling God.
In all 11 seasons, what was kind of the craziest storyline to you?
He doesn't remember them all.
Einstein the monkey.
Was there a monkey?
Yes,
Did we have
I
a
remember that one. My stepdad trained the
Not that
monkey.
season, I was just throwing
Wait,
out
for
there
real? We had
We had a chimp. We had a
something.
chimp. Dude, my stepdad was the animal trainer for that chimp. His real name was Chaos, was the actual, and he was a young orangutan.
Wait, hold on, was it Eisenhower or Einstein?
No, it wasn't an orangutan, it was a chimp. Sorry.
Einstein or Eisenhower?
Eisenhower was his name.
You guys,
Why are you asking them?
we need to be honest. You guys know more about the show than I think we do, and that's why that's why we're starting the rewatch, because we need to know what we did.
So, Chaos, like, you wanna know what it's like working with a chimp on set? They're like children. They're always reaching their long arms out to touch everything that goes by.
So it's like working with
and what
you.
they would tell Chaos, Chaos, sit on your hands. Sit on your hands.
You're lucky it didn't rip your face off.
Well, that's why they only use young chimps for things in TV and film. They're never fully adult, because when they are adult, yeah, they'll tear your arms out of the sockets like nothing. So they're not quite as powerful.
Can I just tell you, speaking of animals, just quickly, do you know what Mac does in reality?
She's such a proud
She
mom.
takes horses that were show horses and race horses and transforms them through retraining into a hunting dog. Were they hunting dog?
That's into new careers.
Yeah, different careers, and then they have to learn how to chase a fox. And I mean, it's incredible.
Loosely, yes, that's what I do.
I just need to know if every parent was as compelling as ours.
The PR. They become a different animal. I'm a really good horse trainer. I can train them to not be horses anymore.
You can train them to be chimpanzees.
That's what you want, yeah.
Crying. Literally crying. Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
I'm struggling with the
podcast. We talked about the podcast. What has it been like going back and reliving it all?
I mean, it's clearly chaos. No, the podcast has been fun. I think what's been amazing is what's incredible about this group is it doesn't matter how long we're apart.